Hey guys, before I get into today's video, I just wanted to get on here and film this little segment. Last night, my channel just passed 4,000 subscribers, and I just wanted to get on here and say genuinely thank you. That is incredible to me. I really never thought my channel would have ever even got to 1,000, let alone 4,000, and so it's incredible to me. So I just wanted to say thank you for everyone out there who has subscribed to this channel, who have watched these videos, who has supported this whole YouTube channel. I genuinely love doing this. I love interacting with you guys on my live streams. I love interacting with you guys on Instagram. Thank you to everyone who follows me over on Instagram as well. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you because it's incredible to me. 4,000 it seems like a lot. That's a lot for me. So yes, thank you guys. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am very excited to share with you all of the different Criterion films that I've picked up during this Barnes & Noble Criterion 50% off sale. Now if you follow this channel, you will know that I am a huge Criterion fan. My goal is to own every single Criterion film. They are currently up to spine number 1,282. 2082, yes. So yeah, 1282 is all of the spine numbers that they've released or announced so far. And I would say at this moment, I'm about halfway there. I've been buying up Criterion for years now. This entire wall next to me is pretty much all Criterion films. And so I absolutely love it. It's such a fun collection to, to dive into and explore and just see all the different types of films they have released. And so if you're new to the Criterion collection, basically what it is that it is films from around the world that they go through and do restoration work. They add a bunch of special features on each disc, and they pick out films that in their eyes is kind of a important to cinema as a whole. And so you have a lot of recognizable films in there, some Charlie Chaplin, some I'm trying to think of ones off the top of my head. Akira Kurosawa is a big director in there. Wes Anderson, they just announced a Wes Anderson box set. And so there's all kinds of films. I would encourage you, if you're not familiar with the Criterion collection, go onto their website, browse, what other films that they have, on there, because there's a lot of interesting movies that you probably would have heard of a couple of them. But yes, so this sale, this is officially the Criterion Barnes & Noble sale. And for those that do know this, it is a 50% off of the store prices through all Barnes & Noble stores and on the website. And so normally a Criterion film is at $40 for the Blu-ray, $50 for the 4K, and so during the sale, Blu-rays are $20 and 4Ks are $25. And some DVDs also are mixed in there as well. And so yeah, it's such a fun time because the sale lasts all month long, and we are officially in July. As this video will be released, it'll be July. But as I'm filming this is actually June 30th. But so I've gotten all of this, which is pretty much my entire wish list of films before we even hit July. And so they do a sale in July and a sale in November. And so yeah, I'm very excited. This is probably the most spine numbers that I've ever gotten in a very short amount of time. And so there is a total of, by the title of this video, there is a total of 51 spine numbers that I'm going to go over in this video that I am adding to my collection. And I am so grateful and so thrilled to do so. So yeah, I am all ready. I have my Criterion shirt on that my lovely wife got for me. And so I absolutely love Criterion, and I'm very excited to share these with you. So I'm actually going to go in the order that I got these in. To be fully transparent with you, I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these titles because they are in other languages. So I'm going to refer to them as a spine number, but I'll still show off the movie as well. And so yeah, I got, let me think. I've visited now 3 Barnes& and Noble stores over the last couple of days. I have visited, there's one movie here that I got used, a couple piles that I got off of eBay, and 1 pile from the Barnes& and Noble website that the order has already arrived, which is insane. And so this first stack, there's only 3 movies. This is the first stack of films that I got at the first Barnes & Noble that I visited, and I'll be inserting some clips here and there of my times at these Barnes & Nobles. And so yeah, the first one that I wanted to get, for those that also do follow this channel, you'll know that my goal every single year is to work on the next set of 100 spine numbers. And so last year, my set that I was working on was from spine number 200 to 300. And so this year was from 300 to 400. Next year will be 400 to 500, and so on. Obviously, sometimes some years are going to be better than others. You know, there's going to be some years that I'll be able to get everything that I wanted. Some years won't happen, and that's okay. And so this year I am very excited though, because I was able to actually get most of everything that I wanted, which I'll go over. There are 3 more that I wouldn't mind picking up, but I think I'm going to wait for those. I'll talk about those in a little bit. But the first one here, this is a brand new 4K transfer. I believe that this just got released not too long ago, and that is spine number 309. So I'm very curious on this one. The beauty of how I collect Criterion by buying all of them, not just buying ones that I recognize or movies that, you know, are ones that I really want to see or watch the special features on. The beauty of how I collect, of watching, you know, just collecting as many as I possibly can, I'm exposing myself to a lot of movies that I otherwise would not have watched. And so this is a perfect example of a movie that I probably would never pick up if I was out and about on, you know, and I saw it in Goodwill on DVD, non-Criterion DVD, I'd probably pass right over this. But since this is a nice 4K, you know, presentation of the film, this is going to be one that I will actually sit down, pay attention to, watch, and excited to check out. I should add this too. There has been a lot of 4K re-releases of films in the past, and so a great example is the movie This Is Spinal Tap. It has had a DVD release back in the day through Criterion and recently got a 4K release, and so that is one that I probably won't be picking up. I don't even think it's coming out until next August or something, but that is one that I won't be picking up right away, mainly because upgrading movies is a whole nother thing. And so if I do not own the movie, this has a DVD and a Blu-ray release. I'm going to, if I don't own it, I'm going to try get it at the highest format I can. But just say if I already own this on Blu-ray, I would not have went out and bought this on 4K right away. Maybe in the future I'm going to go through an upgrade, but for now, I'm just going to get the highest resolution of the films that I do not have. The next one I have here, this is spine number 386. So these might seem a little random at first, because basically I went to this specific Barnes & Noble, and their Criterion section has definitely shrunken over the years, and I basically, if I could find it in store, I would rather get it that way than ordering it online. Even though I was placing an order online and I was already getting free shipping, I would have rather bought it in store, because I want if I'm going to be spending money on Criterion, I want the Barnes & Noble stores to see that their numbers of selling in store is actually working. And so I would encourage that too. Sorry I'm talking so much, I feel like I'm yapping a lot, but I would encourage that too, for if you are buying Criterion, if it is available in a store, and if that store is not too far, you know, go to the store, purchase it in person. You know, it's very easy to buy online. Obviously, it's just a couple clicks, but you know, Barnes & Noble, they're going to be looking at those numbers of what they sell in store versus what they sell online, and obviously the online will probably be more, but you know, give them a reason to stock the items in store. That's always what I think. If it's an item that I want and it is available in store, put in the small amount of effort to go to the store, buy it in person, show Barnes and Noble that you do want movies in store at a brick and mortar store, because it's always better to, you know, be able to look at it, make sure that the disc isn't loose or anything like that, and yeah, it's a fun. I think it's a more important way to buy films is in person. But this next one is spy number 387, and this is another one that I got in the first Barnes and Noble. So excited to check this one out. It has a really fun little like Blu-ray special edition sticker. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Maybe if you'll focus. It's the first time I've seen that, which is like a little cat. So excited to check that out. But those three are the first ones that I got at my first Barnes & Noble location. Now this next one, I was in the area of a exchange, and for those that do not know, the exchange is basically a store where they sell video games, vinyl, movies, CDs, all of the pop culture items. And so every now and then, if I'm in the area, I'll stop in at these stores. There's several in Ohio where I'm in. There's several, I think there's some in Pennsylvania and some other places too. But most of the time, I would say I don't find super great deals there, but this one in particular, I was very excited that they had, and that is the movie Pickpocket. This was $20, but the reason why I was excited that they had this is the Blu-ray DVD combo, and so this has both the Blu-ray and the DVD in here, and this actually is now out of print. It actually goes for about $40 online-ish, and I don't know why. I think it's just because it is the Blu-ray DVD combo, but technically speaking, the Blu-ray is still in print, so you can buy just the Blu-ray, but I wanted the Blu-ray DVD combo because I'm trying to collect all of the Blu-ray DVD combos within the Criterion collection, and so I'm very excited about this one because yeah, for $20, that's the same price as what Barnes & Noble would sell just the Blu-ray for, so very excited about this one. The next one, this is actually the next Barnes & Noble that I went to. So actually, I went with a friend to another store where this one was up in the Cleveland area of Ohio, and so a little bit of a drive for me, but we decided to go up to this store, and out of all of the ones in this area, I would say they probably have the best selection of Criterion films, and I usually try to get up there at least once during a sale, but the reason why I was very excited to go to this specific Barnes & Noble is there was one movie that was on my wish list that actually sold out online, and so they might do a restock online. They usually do that throughout the sale, but this one in particular was sold out online. All the other stores around me did not have this one, and so I knew I had to go up there and I had to get it because it was on my wish list, and that is spy number 380, and that's the movie The Naked City. Now, as you'll notice here, the artwork, the plastic on it is a little ripped. Even the sticker here is actually ripped, and it's missing the Barnes & Noble like barcode. And so when I saw that, because this is exactly how I saw it on the shelf, when I saw that, I was worried that they would have had to, you know, send it back to the factory or send it back to their warehouse or whatever. But thankfully, they were able just to look it up by the barcode on the actual item, and I was still able to get this at 50% off. And so yeah, because this is the only copy that they had, and I really wanted to get it. But yeah, very excited about this. My friend, he did actually pick up a couple of other items, and I'll show some video clips of that as well. But he grabbed a couple movies that looked pretty interesting, and yeah, I'll insert some more clips of us looking at some Criterion here. Now this next film, this is one that is actually out of print. And so for those that do not know, out of print Criterion titles mean that they no longer have the rights. The Criterion as a company no longer has the rights to produce this specific film. There's several out of print titles throughout the entire collection. It does seem though that they are kind of going back through and maybe grabbing some of the rights for some of these movies and re-releasing them, which is really exciting. And I try not to spend too much on out-of-print titles with that in mind, because it's you never know what might come back into print someday. But this one I really wanted to get for this next set of spy numbers, and that is spy number 353. This is a DVD only. They only released this on DVD. There is no Blu-ray release of this, but this is Alfonso Cuarón's film, and so he's the same director as the movie Roma, which was produced on Netflix, I believe, if you've seen that. But I know he's done some other things as well. But yes, I'm very excited to check this one out, and I got it on eBay for a pretty good price, and so very excited about that. But speaking of eBay, the other day I was scrolling through eBay, which I probably spend too much time on there, but I try to look up movies that are on my wish list for the Criterion sale through Barnes & Noble, and I try to look those up to see if I could find them cheaper on eBay before the sale starts. Mainly because it's like, even if I'm saving $5 on a movie, you know, that's $5 more than I could put towards another film that I do not have. And so I try to, you know, get them as cheap as I possibly can. Most of the time, though, they are going to be cheapest through the Barnes & Noble like website or through a store, because most of the time, you know, if you are into Criterion collecting, you know, you are spending $20 a piece on these. And so if you can, like, if you are going to be selling them again, you're trying to at least get your money back, or getting close to that point. But every now and then I do come across a movie that is, you know, $5, $10 cheaper than what the Barnes & Noble website would have sold them for. And so I came across one particular seller that they had several items that I actually 7 total, that I was missing, that were all on my wish list for this particular sale. A couple of them are out of print, and I was very excited because all of them he had a best offer on. And on eBay, usually I look for that, for the best offer, because, you know, even if it is only $3, $4 cheaper than what the Barnes & Noble website would have sold them for, if there is a best offer, chances are you can get them even lower. And even better, if you can find a bunch of titles that you are missing, you can combine shipping, get them even cheaper. Usually, like, you can get them as a whole cheaper. And altogether, this was like I don't know, like $180, I think, 85, something like that after shipping and stuff. Which actually, that all works out cheaper than what buying them individually would have been. And so, yeah, very excited about that. And so the first one here, this is brand new, factory sealed, and that's spy number 332. So excited to check this one out. But this next one is spy number 340. It's Coco, a talking gorilla. Very curious on this one. This one looks very fascinating. Spy number 377. That is When a Woman Ascends the Stairs. And then, let's see, we have spy number 388. The Two of Us, which is actually, this is an out of print title. So this is brand new, factory sealed, which is really fun. Spy number 398. This is also out of print. Spy number 337. And the last one here, this is spy numbers 392, 393, 394, and 395, and that is a box set. And this box set is actually brand new, factory sealed. I don't know if you can even see it with the light. It's kind of a harder one to see. But yes, this box set is brand new, factory sealed. Which I know with this particular box set, it seems that it was like really prone to like color fading, and so you get like a lot of like really like on the edges of it and stuff looked really like ugly. And so this one actually I spent about $100 on this, and it is definitely one that he had it originally for $150, but after buying, you know, all of these, he decided to sell this to me for only $100. And which it seems like on eBay this goes for about 150-ish. So yeah, very excited to add all of these to the collection. But yeah, I love getting a lot of titles all at once from one seller, and so I've been looking forward to getting. Actually, I just got this package today, but I've been looking forward to getting this for a while now. And then moving on to this next stack, these are movies that I ordered from the Barnes & Noble website that they did not stock in store, at least any of the stores near me. Now, the the sale technically started on the 27th of June, and like right at midnight. It was maybe like 10-15 minutes after midnight, and so I pretty much placed this order within that first hour. This is a box that I got today, and so that was the 27th. That was a Friday, and today is Monday the 30th, and I already received my order, which is absolutely insane fast shipping, especially having a you know, a Sunday mixed in with that, all that. But this is the box that I received in the mail today. Very excited because there are so many titles in here, which I will go through now. But the first one here, this is spy number 301, and that is the film An Angel at My Table. So really just trying to fill in all of the gaps of the 300 marks, or 300 spy numbers that I am missing. This is spy number 319, and that is The Bad Sleep Well, which I know they do. There was an old logo with like a line, which I have another one coming up here, with a line here that I wouldn't mind getting the old logo packaging eventually, but this is the new one with the C in the corner. This is spy number 320, and that is Young Mr. Lincoln. This next one is actually a box set with spy numbers 326, 485, and 807. And I mainly got this for the spy number 326, but I was missing the other two as well. And it was either $20 for the one spy number or $40 for this box set, and so I ended up basically getting this box set to get a one spy number down the line for free, or free, but it was, yeah, $40 for the three, and that is this particular set. I got this mainly for Metropolitan for this next set of spy numbers, but always looking to basically add in random spy numbers too, just making my life easier down the line. But this next one is spy number 331, and that is the film Late Spring. Then we have 333, and that's Fist in Pocket. 334. This is a DVD only, and this is like the old spine, or the old logo with the line that I was talking about. 335. Very excited to check this one out. I feel like I've heard good things about it. Let's see, 349. 350. 356, 360, this is a box set of spy numbers 369, 370, 371, 372, and 373. So excited to check this one out. We have 382. Overlord, which is one that I've been wanting to check out for a very long time, actually. 384, Vengeance is Mine. 389. 399, House of Games. And 400, and that's Stranger Than Paradise. So that is everything that I got from ordering online. There are definitely some titles that I wouldn't mind getting. There's actually one particular box set that I did order with another different transaction, but one other box set that I did order, which is the Lars von Trier box set that is currently out of print on the Criterion website. It was available when I placed the order through the Barnes & Noble website, but it's currently sitting on back order, so we'll see if I get it. I feel like they'll probably end up canceling it because it's now out of print. So they probably don't have them in the warehouse, and so we'll see if that actually happens or not. If not, oh well, I'll just get a refund and I'll just be able to purchase other items. But yeah, for now that is all of the online orders that I did. And then this next stack of stuff is actually items that I just picked up today. I got back from a Barnes & Noble, which was my third Barnes & Noble that I visited so far. I just got back a little bit ago. And since I got all of the spy numbers that I wanted this sale, these are movies that just kind of seem interesting to me. And usually what I try to do when it comes to sales, I try to, the first month of the sale, which is July, I try to get all of the ones that are, you know, the next set of spy numbers. And then when November rolls around, you know, if I'm missing any, get those spy numbers. And if I have a little bit of extra money, I'll just get a couple movies that seem interesting. Not that I don't find the other, like the films that I'm buying interesting, but these are the ones that when they were announced, they just, you know, I was excited to pick up. And so, yeah, because there's other movies in here that, I don't know, that are not like within spy number order of like ones that I'm specifically looking for. And I mean, great example would have been like, oh, I don't know, Night of the Living Dead on Blu-ray, which now that's a 4K, but you know, one that I just wanted to get that's not within my next set of spy numbers that I'm getting. So that's kind of what all of these fall under. All of these are 4K. I feel like they've been really upping their 4K game lately, and so very excited to actually check all of these out. Feel like there's actually a decent stack here. But the first one, these are not in any particular order, but is this Godzilla movie, spy number 1254. So it just seems kind of fun. So I decided to get that. This is one that when it came out, I did not get a chance to see it, but that is spy number 1259, and that is Honora. So interested in this one. This is actually one that is technically an upgrade for me. I really try not to, during the sale, I try not to get in my head about upgrading titles, because there's a lot to upgrade, especially ones that I bought on DVD, you know, years ago, or I found a really good deal of it on DVD, like movies like Pandora's Box. I have the DVD, and then it was announced to get a Blu-ray release, and you know, I still have my DVD. I've not upgraded to Blu-ray, but these are movies. I mean, this one in particular kind of makes sense, and I have this on Blu-ray, but now I have it on 4K, and that is spy number 779, and that is Mulholland Drive. This is one that, again, I mean, I love David Lynch. I love everything he made, and I just feel like it makes sense to own this on a 4K as well. But this next one is 1130, and that is the movie Shaft. I've actually never seen this movie, but very excited to check it out. This is spy number 1126. I technically have seen this. I own this on Blu-ray, but this is a nice 4K upgrade. I should say I own this on a non-Criterion Blu-ray, which I'll be getting rid of, but now that I have the nice 4K, and almost every sale I think about picking that one up, so very happy about that. This is one that's actually a newer release as well, but it's a re-release of something that was out of print, and that's spy number 453. Chungking Express, which I technically have this in the box set, the Wong Kar-wai box set, but yeah, I figured I would get this on 4K to you know, have a spot in the collection. This is spy number 1227. That's the movie Risky Business, which is another one that I've seen before, but I think it's a really nice 4K of the film, so excited about that. This is spy number 1235, and that's the movie Happiness, which I had this on a non-Criterion DVD, which I'll be getting rid of now that I have the 4K. This is spy number 1245, and that's The Mother and the Whore, which is another one that I feel like I've heard things about, but I actually have never seen, and so interested in that one. This is spy number 1241, and that is Paper Moon on 4K. So excited about that because a friend of mine really liked that one. And this is this is the last one I'll talk about, and that's spy number 1267. This is a brand new release, very recent release. And that is the movie Sorcerer. This is one that my friend picked up that he said he absolutely loved. I'm sure every single person making Criterion Hall videos is talking about this movie. I mean, it feels like everyone is getting this movie, but I'm very excited. I've never seen this movie. I'm very, very excited to check it out. I know it's basically a remake of Wages of Fear, which I love Wages of Fear. It's such a great thriller. I guess I don't even know if you would consider it a thriller. It's a very thrilling movie. But it's very, very well done, and so very excited to check out this like remake of it. But yeah, Sorcerer. But yeah, that's everything that I picked up over this last like few days of the sale so far. Obviously there is an entire month. It goes on till July 27th. So if you are curious, go to your local Barnes & Noble, like check out what they have, order some stuff online. There's a lot of great titles. Like I said at the beginning of this video, there are 3 spine numbers that I'm still missing within spine numbers 300 to 400. One of them is an out-of-print DVD that I figured I will get at some point, you know, not currently, like not right now during the sale. I might wait until, you know, August or September or so. But there are 2 other movies that are getting 4K releases, I think in August, if I'm not mistaken. And I'll put photos of them here. But the reason why I'm holding off on those is because they are getting a 4K release. They're not out yet, but I figured I will get them next sale in November. You could get them on DVD, but I figured I would just wait and get those eventually. But that is everything. That was a lot. Sorry, I feel like I ran through that really quickly. But let me know in the comments down below, what did you guys pick up during the Criterion sale? It really is like one of the greatest times of the year for Criterion collectors, for physical media, really. I mean, there's so many great films within the Criterion collection. You know, I hope everybody out there is able to purchase the ones that they want to get. It's very, very easily to spend more money than you anticipate, especially with, I mean, there's a Kino Lorber sale going on right now. I am sure there's an Arrow Video sale at the end of the month of July. There's a Severin sale, the Severin summer sale. I think tomorrow is a Vinegar Syndrome sale. It starts. So there's going to be a bunch of Vinegar Syndrome like titles. And so it's a great time of year, but it's also a terrible time of year for collectors because there's just so much coming out, so many sales, and so many just like great things. But yeah, that was a lot. Not gonna lie, that was a lot to talk about. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.